Let's be honest, modern life is wrecking our bodies. We spend hours hunched over screens, stuck in chairs, barely moving from one day to the next. Whether it's at work, in traffic, or scrolling on your phone, your body is being forced into stillness it was never designed to handle. And the damage doesn't always show up right away. It creeps in slowly. A stiff neck here, a sore lower back there, tight hips, tense shoulders, and suddenly, your body doesn't move like it used to. You start thinking it's just age, but in reality, it's the direct result of being too still for too long. The truth is, your body was built for movement. It thrives when muscles stretch, joints open, and posture stays aligned. But when you take that away, when you trap your body in the same few positions day after day, things start to break down. And that's exactly why stretching isn't just helpful, it's essential. Daily stretching is one of the simplest, most powerful things you can do to reverse the damage, restore your mobility, and keep pain from taking over your life. In this video, you're going to learn 7 daily stretches every adult should be doing. Each one is chosen to target the areas modern life hurts the most: your spine, hips, shoulders, and core. These moves don't take long, but the impact they can have on your body is massive. If you stick around until the end, I'll show you a stretch that's especially restorative. It's the one most people overlook, and yet it can provide almost instant relief. So take a breath, give your body a few minutes of attention, and let's begin. Stretch 7. Child's Pose. This one's a lifesaver. Child's Pose is one of the most soothing, restorative stretches out there, especially if you're stuck in modern life mode. It zeroes in on the spinal extensors, those long back muscles working overtime to keep you upright. They get tense when you slouch at your desk or couch all day. This stretch also opens up the hips, relaxes the lower back, loosens the shoulders, and eases tension in the neck. Basically, it targets all the spots that suffer from too much sitting. Harvard researchers ran a study on 120 office workers with chronic back pain. Just 3 minutes, 3 times a day, for 6 weeks of Child's Pose. And 89% of them felt real pain relief. Even better, they showed a 27% drop in disc pressure, which explains why so many feel immediate relief doing it. Here's how to do it right. Start by kneeling on the floor. Keep your knees about hip width apart. Sit your butt back onto your heels, then fold forward. Reach your arms out in front or let them relax by your sides. Rest your chest on your thighs and let your forehead touch the floor. Now breathe. Deep, slow breaths. With each exhale, let your body sink deeper into the stretch. Avoid these common mistakes. Don't keep your butt raised. Sit fully on your heels. Don't half reach. Extend your arms and torso to stretch the spine fully. And don't hold your breath. Breathing deeply makes a huge difference. If you've got tight ankles or cranky knees, no worries. Stick a cushion under your hips or knees for support. Can't touch your forehead to the floor? Use a pillow or yoga block, and if your shoulders are sensitive, skip the reach. Just keep your arms by your sides. Stretch 6. Butterfly stretch. This stretch is a must if you sit for hours every day. Why? Because it targets your inner thighs and hip rotators, 2 muscle groups that get stiff and tight when you're inactive. It also frees up the sacroiliac joint, which often gets jammed from poor posture. Plus, it helps release tension from the lower back. One study in the International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy looked at 45 office workers with tight hips and back pain. After doing the butterfly stretch 5 minutes a day for 4 weeks, they saw big results. A 32% boost in hip mobility and a 41% drop in back pain. The study also found something else worth noting: a 28% improvement in sitting posture. Participants found it easier to keep their spine neutral, upright, and pain-free. Now, here's how to do the butterfly stretch the right way. Sit on the floor, keep your back tall, and bring the soles of your feet together in front of you. Let your knees naturally fall outward to each side. Grab your ankles or feet. With your spine straight, gently lean forward from the hips. Don't force your knees down with your hands. That pressure isn't helping, it's risking injury. Let gravity do the work. Just hold the position for 1 to 3 minutes. Take deep breaths and feel the inner thighs slowly stretch. Stretch 5. Cat-cow pose. This one's a game changer for a stiff spine. Cat-cow directly targets the muscles running alongside your spine, the paravertebrals, and it also works your deep core muscles that keep your posture in check. Where does it help most? Right in the lower back, the spot that screams after a long day in a chair. A study from the Journal of Physical Therapy Science tracked 30 adults with chronic back pain. After doing this stretch daily for 8 weeks, the results were impressive. Pain dropped by 48%, spinal mobility jumped by 35%, and 72% of participants slept better. Most likely because their pain wasn't waking them up at night. To do it right, start on all fours. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest and chin. This is the cow position. As you exhale, round your spine upward, tuck your head, and draw your belly in. This is the cat position. Move slowly and sync the motion with your breath. Here's what not to do: rushing through the movement. You'll miss all the benefits if you just go through the motions. And don't overextend your back in the cow position. It can pinch the lumbar vertebrae. Stay in a comfortable range. Pain means you're pushing too far. Another mistake? Tensing your shoulders or stiffening your neck. Keep everything relaxed. Your neck should flow naturally from your spine. Want to take it further? In the cat position, place one hand behind your neck and rotate slightly. It gives your upper spine an extra stretch. Do this 10 to 15 reps a day and you'll feel the difference quickly. Better posture, less tension, long-term spine health. Oh, and if your wrists get sore, try the pose on your forearms instead of your hands. Same benefits, less pressure. Stretch 4, standing lunge. Stretch. When you sit for long hours every day, your hip flexors become short and tight. These deep muscles at the front of your hips play a crucial role in posture and movement. But when they're constantly in a shortened position, they pull your pelvis forward, put stress on your lower back, and limit your range of motion without you even realizing it. That's where the standing lunge stretch comes in. It's a simple move that creates space in your hips, eases back tension, and helps your body reset after hours of being hunched forward. To perform it correctly, take a big step forward with your right leg into a deep lunge. Keep your back leg straight, heel lifted, and core engaged. Your front knee should be bent at 90 degrees and stacked right over your ankle. Now, gently press your hips forward while keeping your chest lifted and your spine tall. For a deeper stretch, raise both arms overhead and reach slightly upward and back, opening through the front of your body. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds, then switch legs. This stretch targets the iliopsoas, the same tight hip flexor that causes that forward pelvic tilt and exaggerated arch in the lower back. By releasing this area, you not only improve posture but also reduce pressure on the lumbar spine and restore natural alignment through the hips and pelvis. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't let your front knee drift past your toes or collapse inward. Keep your back leg extended and strong. Don't let it bend or go slack. And avoid leaning too far forward. You want to stretch, not strain. Make sure your movement is controlled, not rushed. Feel the stretch gradually deepen with each breath. If your balance feels shaky, you can place your hands on your hips or use a wall for support. Practice it daily and you'll start to notice smoother walking, better posture, and less tightness every time you move. Stretch 3. Downward facing dog. This pose fights back against everything sitting does to your body. It stretches your entire posterior chain from calves to hamstrings to glutes, while decompressing the spine, opening the chest, and strengthening your arms and core. It's like a reset button for posture. To do it, start on all fours. Then lift your hips toward the ceiling, forming an upside-down V. Arms stretch forward, shoulder width apart. Press your heels toward the ground, not necessarily onto it. Let your head relax between your arms in a straight line from wrists to hips. Don't round your lower back. Aim for a flat, lengthened spine. And make sure you're not dumping all your weight into your arms or legs. Balance is key here for full body stretch and control. A common mistake? Holding your breath. Yes, it takes effort at first, but deep breathing is what helps your muscles open up and relax. Modifications. If your wrists are sensitive, do it on your forearms. If your hamstrings are tight, bend your knees slightly. And no, you don't need to force your heels to the floor. The stretch should feel challenging but comfortable, and it gets easier with daily practice. Stretch 2. Supine Spinal Twist. The supine spinal twist is perfect for unlocking your spine, especially the thoracic area, which stiffens up from hours of sitting still. This stretch targets your obliques, spinal rotators, and lateral trunk muscles, all the areas that barely move during most of your day. Here's how to do it right. Lie flat on your back, arms open wide in a T shape, bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. Now let your knees gently fall to one side. Don't force it. Keep both shoulders glued to the ground. Want a deeper stretch? Turn your head in the opposite direction of your knees. Hold this for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply. Then switch sides. Avoid these common mistakes. Don't let the movement drop too fast. Rushing the twist just throws your body sideways, no control, no benefit. And never force your knees to the ground if they don't naturally reach. Pushing too far too soon can irritate the lower back. Relax into it. Let gravity do the work. Stretch 1. Cobra Pose. There's no better way to start your daily stretch routine than with a pose that directly reverses the forward hunched posture caused by modern life. Cobra Pose is simple, powerful, and incredibly effective at opening up the front of your body while strengthening the muscles that support your spine. If you spend hours sitting, driving, or bent over a phone or laptop, this stretch is your antidote. When we sit for long periods, our chest collapses, shoulders round forward, and our upper back becomes stiff and locked up. At the same time, our lower back weakens, and our core stops firing. Over time, this leads to pain, shallow breathing, and poor posture. Cobra Pose combats all of that by gently extending the spine, opening the chest, and reactivating the muscles that support healthy alignment. Here's how to do it right. Lie face down on a mat with your legs extended behind you and the tops of your feet flat on the floor. Place your hands directly under your shoulders, elbows tucked close to your sides. Press the tops of your feet and thighs into the ground, engage your glutes and core, and slowly lift your chest by pressing lightly into your hands. Keep your elbows slightly bent and your gaze forward or slightly upward, never craning the neck. You should feel a gentle arch through your spine, not a pinch in your lower back. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply. Focus on expanding your chest and lengthening your spine with each inhale and relaxing your shoulders away from your ears with each exhale. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't push too high or rely entirely on your arms. This isn't about how far you can go, it's about control. Avoid locking your elbows or clenching your neck. And don't let your shoulders scrunch up near your ears. Keep them down and back to fully open the chest. Bonus Stretch 8. Warrior Pose. Let's wrap this up with a stretch that's bold, powerful, and looks as strong as it feels. Warrior Pose isn't just about flexibility, it's about control. It's one of the few stretches that strengthens your lower body while opening up the tight areas that modern life shuts down. Your hips, your chest, your spine, they all get the attention they desperately need. And unlike passive stretches, Warrior Pose wakes your body up. It activates your legs, glutes, and core while teaching your body to hold good posture with strength, not just looseness. To perform it correctly, step one foot forward into a deep lunge, keeping your front knee stacked directly over your ankle. Turn your back foot slightly out at about a 45-degree angle and ground it firmly into the floor. Now raise both arms overhead with palms facing each other, keeping your shoulders relaxed and your spine tall. Square your hips to the front, engage your core, and breathe deep as you sink into the pose. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. Avoid letting your front knee cave inward or arching your lower back. Keep everything aligned and steady. And don't forget to breathe. Deep, controlled breathing is what holds everything together and amplifies the benefits. Warrior Pose is the perfect reminder that strength and flexibility go hand in hand. This isn't just about stretching, it's about owning your space, building stability, and standing tall with confidence. Do this consistently and you won't just feel better, you'll move and carry yourself like someone who's in control. That's it for today. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new workouts and tips. Let's keep getting stronger together. See you in the next video.